Jason William Galbraith Rollo Stuart Bruce, greatest author of my generation, GAOMG. Uh, now that I'm finding out, exactly who I am and everything, I'm not a Michener. And also my whole story, from 2006, writing my first book and going around, handing out flyers in Times Square that I'm going to become the greatest author of my generation, which I am today. And it was utilizing like all of modern day like DNA technology to find out who my ancestors are that I've been writing about since 2006 and combining them into my trilogy. It's going to connect here, which is my last book of my first trilogy. It has Captain Kidd, and he's one of the greatest Scottish pirates ever. And then he's going to meet with my last confirmed chief of Clan Galbraith, Robert Galbraith. And then he's also going to meet with my other ancestors, the Johnston, Stuart of Bute, everything. So this should really be an exciting time. And also all of my posts now are only going to be on Jason William Galbraith Bruce. I can't fit like all of my, Rollo Stuart in there, but that's the one that I'm going to be utilizing the most. And the one, my naked author account, I can't imagine it ending any better than proving I'm 100% two dynasties I descend from. I'm the only royal person on planet Earth that has this kind of royalty, and it's so easy for you to see is that this is the University of Strathclyde right now, and they confirmed, one of my confirmed snips, and it's not by genetic distance. That's what I was looking at, like family tree DNA. That's just like, okay, cool, you guys shared an ancestor. It's all those DNA, like these specific snips that you have to have. And it shows you right here. The guy's right next to me, like I have a cousin confirmed. He's from the other brother. He's a brother from my Sir John the Black Stuart, Sheriff of Bute, the legitimate son of Robert II. So this right here is like my descent, and it's 100% proven just by this one, having that one DNA snip. It proves that I'm descended from Robert II all the way down to me today, right here. And on top of that, I have Robert the Bruce and Rollo, and those are all what I'm trying to confirm. And I have it all written out here, and I've sent it out to like everywhere. But right here, this is like my basic breakdown right here. That's Rollo to Robert the Bruce. That's confirmed. This one, this FGC, that's Robert II. That's confirmed. William Stewart of Fennock, Sheriff of Bute, and that's to me to the modern age. And then this is my brand new, my Rollo Treese line that I need to get confirmed, and it would confirm I'm the only living descendant right now, truly from Rollo, from Robert the Bruce through his son Robert Bruce of Liddesdale, and it's all through my Treese line, and I've broken it all out here. And I'm sending it out. I even sent it back out to the University of Strathclyde, dude. That dude, Alistair, that like blew me off. That was like so dismissive and condescending. Doesn't matter. The story is bigger than this guy, like, pissing me off by just blowing me off. A lot. I get a lot of pushback because I was born in America, and I can't help that. I was in foster care, just finding out who I am now at almost 50. I know. And it shocks everybody in Scotland and everything. And I understand it's upsetting, a lot of people. But I mean, it is what it is. This is my DNA. And I mean, you guys like have it right here on your website. I have that DNA. And I've corresponded like with my cousins, my Stuart cousins, from the other brother. And then right here, I talk about right here. I'm like, I say this to the Stuart that was helping me, to this guy, David. Thank you for helping me identify my Stuart line with my confirmed, it's the BY11979, and I have a confirmed third cousin in that line. And then I go on to ask, is it safe to speculate that I descend from Robert the Bruce to his grandson, Robert II, at the B11979? And then I didn't know. And then I'm just descended from one of his illegitimate children, which Robert II had a lot of them. So that's just where I thought I left off. And of course, it was this new discovery that, University of Strathclyde had, that we found, and I'm from the brother of that Alexander Stuart. I'm the brother over, the fourth brother, and it's all confirmed. Now it's just a matter of getting like my Treese Bruce, the brand new lineage, confirmed, and I've sent that out, everywhere. And these are the confirmed SNPs right here. Is I took that one SNP, that Y41169, that the University of Strathclyde was like, that's a Viking SNP, and I moved it next to my Rollo, and then put it next to my Treese SNPs, and it all connected and flowed, and it's unheard of. I'm taking a brand new line that nobody else in the world, that's 8.1 billion people in the world, and I'm the only one that has this confirmed lineage. Not only my Stuart Bruce royal lineage with confirmed SNPs, the University of Strathclyde has this FGC 78762. They have this. This is Robert II for all the Alexander Stuarts of Bannock and stuff. They have BY11979, and then they're confirmed to William, the brother over Sir John the Black Stuart, his legitimate son William. And then that's it right there. And then it goes right to me, all royalty in my modern times of my Stuart line. So there isn't any there shouldn't be any, I guess, arguing or pushback, because DNA is what it is. So I'm not going anywhere that I know of, and no more AFib or cancer or anything like that. So and all my DNA is proven. So there's not much more that I need to prove or anything to anyone. So I'm including those into my books, all my discovery of my ancestors. And that's what I've been doing for 20 years, since the beginning, 2006, when I told everybody I'd become the greatest author of my generation, which I am today. Now, everything that I've done, there's no disputing my ancestry, that I found all on my own, and this brand new line through my Viking Normandy Bruce line through Treese right to the Iberian Peninsula to Scotland. I have all of that, and I've sent it out now back to the University of Strathclyde, because this story is bigger than Alistar and me. This is for all Bruces. This is for all of Scotland. This should be a really exciting time, something to celebrate, what I've discovered. There it is right there, 14197. I have that. That confirms I'm descended from Robert II. Just having this one SNP right here, that goes right to Robert II, right down to me today. So my Stuart Bruce dynasty is very well documented with all SNPs, everything at the University of Strathclyde that everybody can see. And then the new one that's unprecedented, that's going to shake up everything, is my brand new Treese Bruce dynasty. That's two dynasties that I'm descended from Robert the Bruce. Through his grandson, the legitimate royal side from the first Stuart king, and then directly from the Bruce, the most direct DNA blood of Robert the Bruce living today is me. And it's all with, look, I already have the Stuart of his grandson. That is confirmed, dude. That's not anything anybody can question. So yeah, that's the exciting time. So everything on my IG is, I'm just going to be posting on Jason William Galbraith Bruce from now on. That's probably going to be just my one handle, because I can't fit my entire name. And then my NA account, that's it. Those SNPs that I've published that you have there, that's you can cut and paste those. Those are the brand new, that shows my Bruce Viking to Treese. And I have a whole bunch of other snips that go to me today in 2025. And you can see, my Stuart Bruce dynasty. So that's 2 dynasties, and I just need them, confirmed by established universities and genealogy places in Scotland, UK. So that's all I'm waiting on, and I've emailed a whole bunch of these people. Like this is the Scottish, the Association of Scottish Genealogists. I sent them, my findings, and at first I wasn't going to publish like my Treese Bruce, my exact one, and keep that until I get more interest and stuff with the genealogists that can explore it. But now I'm just going to publish it. I mean, it is what it is. If anybody else can verify it or anything, I mean, my DNA isn't going to change. And I've done it. I've done all the work for everybody. You can follow all my lineage. I can put dates by every snip too. So you can see from Rollo, his date, to you can see the history of the Viking and Scotland, that whole royalty line it's unbelievable what I have, all my DNA. So this is just like a really exciting time, and it should be enjoyed and everything. And I'll post it if I get any response here or the University of Strathclyde. I mean, we should just be looking at the DNA. Don't be mad at me because I was born in America. I have no control over my Galbraith mother or the Bruce father, other than he's gonna die a fake Michener and never realize his true lineage, which is awesome. And then I want to get my son, Donovan Jason William Galbraith Rollo Stuart Bruce. And this story, it's bigger. It's bigger than just getting this once in a lifetime my lineage validated. It's bigger than getting my look at that, the Bruce. Dude, look at that in Scotland. I was running in New York City, the Scotland race, and I didn't even know how Scottish I am, which is freaking hilarious. It's just, there's an internal drive that's pushing me that is, the Bruce, that is the William Galbraith, my grandfather, my grandmother from David Gaum, all of them. It's all pushing me to write these books, connect them in my trilogies, and proving, giving all of my ancestors their voice, their validation. And of course, the last living descendant from me is my son, that I've proven too. He is my son. The whole Spain, that was about 90% Spanish, dude. It's that DF27, the Iberian Peninsula. And I found so much more. Now that Alistair told me, DF27 to start looking there, I have so much Bruce and Stuart DNA forever. So anyway, this should be really cool. You can look at my NA IG account. That's how I'm ending that. Is the best, dude. Like writing all of my trilogies, walking into Random House. I mean, you look at Robert the Bruce too. He killed John Comyn the Red. He took the kingdom of Scotland, from him. Sometimes you need to be aggressive, and you need to, take things that your ancestors are telling you are right in front of you. And so that's pretty much like what I've always followed, is that internal ancestors push. And now we all know where it's led. And it's really exciting. So I'm going to document, this is all a continuation of a story. As my name changes from Jason William, I'm not a Michener, to the correct ancestral name that I am. And we always knew I am, and I always knew I am. I just didn't know exactly, how to get that it's Robert the Bruce, King of Scots. You know, it's an amazing story. So yeah, you can see that transition. My story is going from 2006 being written up as the greatest author of my generation that I was going to become, to becoming the greatest author of my generation today, 2025. And this story just keeps going. Now we're going to find all of the places that are going to validate my two dynasties, the Stuart Bruce dynasty, that you can see all my snips, everything, confirm them on the University of Strathclyde, and then get this brand new dynasty that nobody's heard of, my Treese Bruce dynasty. That's the longest surviving living descent of Robert the Bruce to this day. It goes back over 1,100 years, unbroken Y-DNA, straight to Rollo. That's amazing. Cheers.